You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a... This...
It's over. Solus destroyed the lab, the blight that was here, and his agent.
I'm sure he sees some greater good. The people in his way to get there, not as much.
This fragment might tell us more.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Got company. Nice move, bro.
Guardians can't hold them off for long. That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Ready for a Get clear!
Whatever that creature left might be handy for us.
Good work, everyone!
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
My big grand strength.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
That's a lot of Illuvians, and they're all intact. I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out. Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. I've arranged for one of my friends to meet us.
You made it. I hear you go by Rook these days.
It's good to see you. Meet Andaratea of House Cantori.
No need to be formal with friends. Thea, please. Come. Viago is gathering the others. He's happy you're home.
I doubt that.
Trust me, he complains more when you're not around.
The documents, it's all there.
Have your pipe.
Of course.
All right. I'm not trying to cause any trouble.
How long have the Anton soldiers been here?
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
The Anthem almost shut us down because they don't like magic. But once I explained
We have all sorts of medicines here for all sorts of people.
And I
You need anything
provide
for
you
your
with the
comfort?
proper
You let
building
Tia know.
materials.
Good, good. Good.
I've got wares from all over the world, if you'd like to take a look.
Welcome. We've got all kinds of crystals here, both magical and natural.
Thank you so much.
I'm not Anton. I'm Rithari. Healer. I'm help.
If the butcher cares so much for Treviso, he'll make sure we have the proper ingredients for this risotto.
Welcome. Whether you're looking for functional blades or authorized display replicas, you're in the right place. One time, under a dea cantori, you were gonna blade ice. She held it up as she wanted.
Welcome. Mariana and I run the best fruit stand in Treviso.
All over.
Please, try some.
You went to the physician.
Fine decor for the finest homes.
The Anton confiscated half the
Excellent
supplies.
taste.
Said they needed for their army.
The elven way to greet people is Andaran Atashel. It's such a pretty language. Would you like to see what we have?
Good day.
I hate seeing Treviso ground down.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
She didn't come back.
She said too much. They were listening. Won't let us speak to her.
The Butcher seems more reasonable than most Antam, but he still doesn't want any mages in the city.
The Antam ordered me out of my house. I don't have anywhere else to go.
We have arrived.
Wow, this is not what I expected.
The Cantori diamond.
Did you finish that contract? To stop the Dread Wolf?
Hello, Viago. And it's complicated.
How many times do I have to tell you? Crows always finish the job.
We just can't take initiative, right? My run-in with the Antam taught me that.
Don't let him scold you too much. V was worried about you.
Rook, this is Catarina de la Morte.
The first Talon. I'm honored. Which makes you...
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. I need our best. The man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanus. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Sounds like there's more to it.
Lucanus de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago now.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your Dread Wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this ossuary. Free Lucanus. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Come. Katarina arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
But the enchantments required must be immense.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanus is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive? There. You take the boat. I'll make sure we weren't fought.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Let's hope we don't run into whatever did that. Do we think Lucanus is still alive? I guess there's one way to find out.
Look. So, this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen. Well, not going that way.
This place looks elven. I bet it's been underwater since the gods were imprisoned, at least.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
They shouldn't, but they might. On top of that, we're looking for a killer. Another one, I mean.
Assassin. Murderers don't usually get paid.
It's a magical barricade. Whatever's inside, the Venatori really didn't want it getting out.
Then we break through. We're almost through. We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus Delamorte. Get ready.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery! Lucican, Dragon of Night! Hear your faithful call!
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. House Deriva. I'm here to bring you home.
House Deriva? You're a crow.
You weren't expecting a rescue. I wasn't expecting whatever that was.
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here, Caliban. You know what that means. Crows don't break contracts.
All right, we'll help. But in return, I want help killing some things.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go. So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
Mages, my specialty.
All right, one of them has a key.
So where would they keep it? The blood, I mean.
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it,
then it's chaos. What was going on here?
Blood magic. They used humans and elves as sacrifices to summon spirits.
any spirit can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Undead! Well, dead bodies animated by spirits, technically.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Sanatoria ahead.
Mine.
Sorry. This is fascinating. Ordinarily, a demon would barely be able to perceive someone like Lucanus.
It's complicated.
So, the blood vial the Venatori took?
It's for blood magic, to control me, and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Now what do we do?
What are you?
The demon pulled all of that from the Fate.
I'm as surprised as you.
fighting? But the Venatori summoned all these spirits.
Blood mage, never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
Those are... failures? What does... success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Caliban. He said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We, meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
These demons, did the Venatori do this?
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like. These guys. Let me keep it first, then you
that's a good sign.
We may not have much time. This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
Not a problem. I'll handle it.
So what's the plan to find this thing? There's a lot of space to cover.
I know it's here. We can smell it. Considering that, easy enough.
The Venatori tortured these people. May you find peace.
Very few people survive Colivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
Wait, we cannot go after Colivan yet. Not while he has my blood.
One down, 2 to go.
There. Just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Wow. That's less of a vial and more of a bottle.
There. That's the one. It has to be. Finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
So, Lucanus, your demon, feeling contained?
Mostly.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Is it worth it? You brought ruffians with you. You definitely are a failed experiment, not worthy of my time. I am the right hand of Zara. My blood I command. Take it now! I will not be a victim like the others. I will not be defeated. I refuse to fall.
Now's your chance.
I will have order.
Go send their regards.
So, we got your target.
Yes. The job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Lucanus, you alright? Lucanus? What are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air. Shall we go?
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Maker.
Lucanus, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata.
I can't believe it. You're home. Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison.
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion. I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Lucanus, I'm so sorry.
I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanus. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Irantium was free at last.
Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
Well, that's awkward.
He's fun.
You're never fun.
I want to talk to him.
Before we do, well, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathus I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way?
But he could just take you over, make you do what he wants.
It's, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
Don't pretend this is all right. It wouldn't be fine if another person did it.
No, but there's nothing I can do about it. If it were another person, I could solve this with a knife. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanus.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanus.
Please.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antam's occupation. I should check in with the other crows. You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer, though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean?
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Minrathus. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the Crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
Did Biago ever consult with you before sending you on a contract?
Biago would barely tell me what the job was beforehand. But I'm not the demon of Virantium.
Katerina was first Talon.
You don't refuse a contract from the First Talon. Not if you're smart. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
The crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and if you see a spirit around called the Caretaker, they're friendly.
After the ossuary, that will be a pleasant change. You haven't asked about Spite?
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
So, if you're an abomination...
I suppose I should get used to that.
But I heard that only mages can get possessed by demons.
I'm skilled with a blade, but I promise you, without Spite, I have the magical talent of a brick. There must be some difference between a demon deceiving their way into a body and being forced into one. Only Zara knows for sure.
We should know. Is there anything in particular that upsets Spite?
Not getting his way. Getting his way and not liking the outcome.
Sounds like a child.
Have you seen a child when they realize they don't control the world? Except Spite's anger has real power behind it. Leave Spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
The fires are lit.
Couldn't be one god, it had to be three.
I'm heading out to practice my new magic. I could use some moral support. I really have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
dock's been fixed. The caretaker must be regaining control of the crossroads.
We sail.
That scent. I can't place it.
Coffee. Like Hilario and I smelled in the kitchen where we grew up, but that cannot be right.
Could be magic from the ancient elves.
Get ready.
The Anton. Here.
Now's your chance.
Don't just stand there.
First the Crossroads Guardians, now the Anton. Stay alert.
Trouble ahead.
You got it.
Now's your chance.
That's a win, Rook.
Over there. Another entryway like the one that took us to that solar spring ring. Wait. What happened? This doesn't feel like the Fade, more like a dream, or...
Glad you made it here safely. I didn't love our odds without you.
Who, me?
All right. Everything's in place. We hit Algernon's island fortress tonight. This is our best chance to free the people he's enslaved. Get in, save as many as you can, and bring them back here to Sanctuary. Be fast and be safe. I'll meet you on the other side. Fen-Haral's scouting ahead. For freedom! For the Dread Wolf!
So, the Dread Wolf is testing his noble rebels against my strong... How courageous.
Remember, these memories can hurt us. more of Solus's memories. Elganon sent his guards to attack the Dreadwolf's ruins.
At least it's not the real Elgarnon, especially here.
You persist for naught. The people under my rule are not yours to plunder.
More guards.
Glad to see we all made it. Elganon's forces are making things interesting.
You, keep moving no matter what. Free those slaves. We'll take everyone else and give the guards something to think about.
We must be swift. Elganon is coming.
Solus sounded frightened.
Fear makes powerful memories.
Let's get that prison open.
Quickly, get us out of here!
Locked tight. No sign of a key.
Maybe something in here can open it.
Can't do this without a wisp.
Thank you all.
There's an alluvion nearby. We'll head there right away.
Go. The Dreadwolf must be waiting for you.
Quickly! Elganon approaches.
Stop his guards. We need to buy time for the captives to get to safety.
I will hold off Elganon himself, for as long as I am able.
The vermin keep coming. Go. I will deal with that ragged wolf!
One last push.
There will be a reckoning for this Solus, no matter how far you run.
Let the big asshole rant. Everyone we freed is safe in the crossroads.
Without all of you, well, thank you. But can Elganon find us here?
He cannot. I have made sure of...
Solus?
Elganon is a powerful opponent. My apologies. It is of no consequence. What matters, my friends, is that today, all of us are free.
I think that's it. The memory ends here.
Solus always cared about fighting injustice. He used to be a hero. He still thinks he is.
But it did not last.
Now all that's left is this fragment. Come on, let's go.
The demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before, the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, And the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
I thought you'd like that. I really hope I don't have to use it, though. Cost me a lot of gold.
That's why you only have the one.
Well, I only need one. Especially from this close.
The path can be breached. Bring what the gods have hidden.
Get ready. They're close. Ready, Rook! We're in the clear.
Targets ahead. Now's your chance.
Those figures are everywhere. The spirits? Worshippers?
Ready when you are.
More undead. That's not good. The gods must have plans for them here too.
Everyone all right? Be ready. End it now!
Since when do the Untough fight alongside undead?
No principles are sacred when gods demand a quick conquest. Thea told me you were fearless. Threatening the demon of Virantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
And brutally.
Look, the statue that controls those bridges is broken. It doesn't matter. We can figure this out.
What were we talking about? Thea told me you were fearless. Threatening the demon of Virantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
And brutally honest. She didn't mention that part.
I've seen demons. I know how they can corrupt. I know it won't even be your fault if it happens. But I won't let someone else turn on my friends. No matter how scared I am.
Good. Keep your bow close.
If what happened at Demeter's Crossing spreads.
Be happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both. And now that we've met, do your best not to die, yeah? It can be rough out there.
When did the troubles begin?
Recently. Around the time... was his ritual went wrong.
The animals sensed it right away, before we even... Mew, whole flocks of birds scattered to the wind.
Let's do business. See you again.
You're new as well, right? I know that's all.
Those love a good zip line.
You cannot help but flinch whenever I use my skills. You think, this time he's definitely gone full demon.
It's not personal.
If you're watching me in battle, you leave yourself open to our actual enemies.
The power of the demon-possessed assassin should make up for how twitchy everyone else gets, right?
A fine evening, was it not, my friends?
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
I've always loved market days, except for when they're occupied by Antam.
Anything sound good? We've got Cellini ham and strawberry jam.
Well, now I just want a ham and jam slam.
Come take a look if you like.
What sounds good today?
I've never travelled, but when this war is over, I'm going to go everywhere.
We have whatever you need. Whatever you need.
Want to try anything on? In a way, all crystals are magical.
Mark my words, Treviso will come back even stronger from this. Best place in Treviso.
You can't force these spaces. They just kind of form where people are.
The butcher wants to see Treviso? Then he shall. My father will throw a ball, and I will wear the best dress.
I can get you anything you like. Watch out that the coffee's not too hot.
I'm glad the market's still open during occupation. It probably helps to feel that some things are still the same.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
What they came to get away from Anton assholes. Now they're here anyway.
Let me know if you need a custom fit.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Once Human today, which is a free-to-play online survival game, which just released a huge new update called The Way of Winter, and they've generously sponsored this entire video to give me an early look so we can check it out together. So if you watch this video and you see something you like, the game is free-to-play and you can download it using my linky in the description. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me set the game up for you first. Here's us, ready for anything. You can tell because we're wearing a seatbelt across our huge chest. My character right here looks like the total default. But don't worry, there's plenty of customization options. So you can make the perfect human, or in this case, Once Human. Oh yeah, there we are. Looking good. And if you play your cards right, you can make their mouth almost entirely vanish. Yep, there he is, the perfect soldier. And now we can leave through the big giant vault doors onto the red carpet. Oh fiddlesticks, it looks like something bad happened here. Oh well, better steal their stuff. Taking a key card I found and proudly showing it to this machine. And this is where we pick up our cute little day pack. Look at that, even these tentacle things are checking out how good it looks. This is also where we get to meet our new best friend, V. What does the V stand for? Obviously, it stands for very cool. And then you guys have a nice little conversation where it's revealed that you're a metahuman. And your eyes look like they're paying attention, but you're probably secretly wondering, how many more buckles and straps can I get around my chest? And then you two escape together. Wow, what a beaut. And I know the game says enter the house ahead to see if it's occupied, but I think I'd rather run past the house and see what else is occupied first. Ooh, and on top of that, it looks like we've got this glorious ruins right here. Not to mention some water we can collect. Well, don't mind if I take a moment and collect some sumptuous dirty water. Wait, is he just gonna keep scooping? For how long? How much water can this thing hold? I guess we're about to find out. You're a bit exhausted carrying this load. Well, don't let that stop you. You only have 795. You are unable to move carrying this heavy load, but I sure can kneel and scoop. The weight of your backpack is almost crushing you. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I think there's a limit, because here I am with over 12,000 things of dirty water, and at a point, it just stops telling me. Oh, here it is. All that water I couldn't hold. Hey, that's not junk. How dare you? Oh yeah, there it is. I'm just making a bigger and bigger pile of dirty water in the lake of dirty water. Oh, but don't worry. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we have plenty of dirty water for now. In fact, why don't I crack open some right now? Gastric discomfort. Well, better drink some more then. Bottoms up. Oh, buddy, stop trying to put that mug away. Not when there's more dirty water where that came from. Your thirst has been quenched. It sure has. You know, I couldn't help but notice that things seem a little bit different. Something about the blood covering my view. Couldn't say how this is happening, but I'm glad I can drink and run at the same time. And then after some scavenging, I ran into this dude. And the conversation goes something like this. Hey, I'm gonna kill all of you. I just don't know how to get into your little sanctuary. And then you're like, nuh-uh. And then he's like,
You and I are destined to meet in a land of frozen snow.
Oh my god, I think he's talking about The Way of Winter, the new expansion that's available right now. Say no more, let's go get him. We're gonna start in a place called Dried Harbor. Sounds pleasant, time to enter world. And here we are, already falling from the heavens. I think my landing was kind of hard. It could have something to do with all that dirty water I'm still carrying. We're supposed to grab onto our bird friend, by the way, and sail down gracefully. But whatever. We only broke every bone in our body, and I couldn't help but notice that I'm blacking out again. I was alive for 30 whole seconds. I blacked out from poor health. You make it sound like I was eating too much fast food, not freezing to death. Boy, howdy. I made it 31 seconds that time. Don't you worry, I'm not gonna let that stop us. You make me pass out in 30 seconds from poor health, I just respawn and try again. Okay, I think I know how to solve this problem. All we have to do is make a little thing called a camp. Pardon me, reindeer, I need to build. And we'll just plop one down right here. And then as we get closer, hypothermia will not become severe. Yes, good, that's what we're talking about. And then to help more, we're gonna craft some gear. Specifically a torch, because now that we have this thing, we should be able to keep warm just fine. Oh, the snow melted. Well, whatever, I guess. One of the things we're definitely gonna have to do is set up more of a camp. And for that, we need wood. And the next thing we're gonna need is to grab some rocks. Same deal, with a couple of smacks, we can just eliminate it from the planet. We can also pick up various plants like sunny ginger, which will help us resist the cold. Ooh, and let's also grab some of these Sharknadoes. Oh, and we can't forget to take care of these reindeer. Yes, go ahead and take a quick nap. I said good day. I like how I shot it and it's like, hey, stop it. And scene. So yeah, I think it's a good thing I did that. Something seems wrong with this one. I also want to point out that I'm on a pre-release server right now. So if you see some visual glitches or anything, it's a safe bet that that's probably why. Anyway, back at our amazing campsite. First things first, it's time to craft some pants. Excellent. Meanwhile, it looks like there is a target we need to go to. I don't know though, getting to there all the way from over here. I think we have to do a little prep work first. I want to make this little section ours. And to build, we first have to put down this thing. A territory terminal. Place the terminal to expand your territory. Okay, great. We'll just put it what, like right there? Yeah, there we go. It's perfect. Oh my goodness, look at all the categories. Structures, facilities, furniture, and each one of these things has their own subcategories too. I couldn't help but notice though a lot of stuff is locked. And it looks like if you highlight over it, how to get, unlock in the mimetic screen. And so we shall by clicking on this fun option. And oh boy, there's mimetics on the left, which leads us to this, a world of unlocks. We have unlock trees for infrastructure as well as crafting and logistics and finally building. Well, I guess we'll start with the basics, like wooden support, which gives us all this. Yes, good. Okay, so first we're gonna start this off by building a couple of foundations. Yes, there we go. What a magnificent start. And before I do anything else, I have to know, if I take a wall piece and I build it here, and then I take another one and I put it here, so now we have just these two wall pieces. Basically, I want to know, can I keep building upwards? Wait, what if I just walk over here and stand on the hill? Oh yeah, well that's much easier. And then I can go much higher and higher and higher. Well, I'm sure you can see where this is going, which is how high up can I build? Well, I'm gonna assume for that I'm gonna need stairs. It's probably not practical, but I definitely want this one. The wood spiral staircase. But it looks like for all these stairs we need copper ingots, which we can craft in a furnace, which we can unlock over in infrastructure. Okay, so we'll just take this thing and put it right there. And then we gotta do a couple of things. We need to burn wood to make charcoal. We take that charcoal and we use it to melt down copper ore. So for now, we'll just set this thing to make a whole lot of charcoal while we wander a little ways off and do some quick mining.
Just here for the necessities. Might be a while before we get to eat.
So this is Treviso now. Have some hope. The crows haven't given up. They won't last much longer if the Archive.
Everyone all right?